It's 2018, it's Diggers. It's mental health awareness, something that I suffered many years. Suicide awareness, especially in males out there in England. 2018, speak out, speak up, don't suffer in silence. This is Micky's story. Tune in, subscribe in the comments, and let me know what you think, people. Micky's friend was mental health. How mental inside this mad world. This bad boy just wanted a good girl. He always beat down in his broken shell. Okay, so this is Micky. He was 5'10" and grew up in a neighbourhood where no one was content. On Block D from Newham, he was often seen. He used to sell boxes of cheese and sometimes raps and frees. Then he started to rap on beats, made a little name around the local streets. Idolised the same girl when I walked to the shop, and she wasn't even his. Story all began from his broken childhood plans. It was all laughter and then food at Grand's. Their mummy and dad was always shouting and fighting, led them to pack up and start in a new town. Micky was all happy, he just didn't understand. Big bags and fresh clothes, I promise you son, you're the life I chose. He believed his dad and he went with that, so that was that. Motorway cruising and old school tracks had him emotional, he just wanted mum and dad back. Daddy, where's mummy too? It's just us now, don't worry, I told you that I got you. And he landed up north. He didn't think much at first, like these kids just wasn't cool. These kids weren't my friends, dad, this isn't like my other school. Micky had a great love for kicking ball. 5 years later, and what a mess he was in. He was back home, but with a building firm, man, he was just mucking in. Daddy got cold feet and fucked off. Mummy was back in touch, but he just didn't feel no love. He met a girl and he got things in check. Copped some nice clothes and some necklace for a gorgeous neck. He was a clever criminal. Bateness man was just a pure minimal. He worked that slave shift, come home and rolled working that grave shift. See, he didn't know where he was going or what was the plan. He just didn't want to end up back in that time. He shoveled money under the mattress and told his girl that she was the perfect match, cause she was at everything he had wished for. Life was great, he repaired the damage and then he was riding the happy train. Then one day, man, that shit just changed. He wasn't eating, like he just wasn't the same. He didn't want to wake up, he just didn't want to play. He had cancer on the brain. But with a little bit of battle once again, Micky shifted it all and become again sane. He beat that illness and he was fresh again. I show my scars, like I'm positive about the battle I had won. She promised that no matter what they carry on. Micky trusted her, man, and he just fought on. He proposed and said, I want to marry you. She said, I love you, Micky, but I just can't carry on. There's someone else, so let's just move on. Micky beat the battle of a lifetime, but didn't want to go on without his girl and his second lifeline. He took some pills and he ended his life, man. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up in 2018 and appreciate the battle that I myself have still not beaten, but yet to be won. Is not a battle that I will not let overcome. Mental Health 2018 is Diggers. Tune in.